Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel where we dive into the world of Linux security tools and everything in between. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tutorials. Today we are exploring a fantastic tool for open source intelligence, the Harvester. And before we start, let me present the tools that I'm going to use in this tutorial. I'm going to use Kali Linux as a virtual machine on my Windows. And now let's get started. So what's the Harvester? It's a powerful tool that helps you gather publicly available information about a domain or an organization. This includes IP addresses, subdomains, and more. The tool is great for performing reconnaissance during a penetration test or for any security analyst doing open source intelligence. Let's dive right in and see how easy it is to use. First, let's make sure we have the tool installed. If you are on Kali Linux distribution, it should come pre-installed, but if not, you can install it with this easy, simple command. Now, let me open my terminal and show you how to install it. So the command is sudo apt install the Harvester. I'm gonna try it. So it's saying the Harvester is already the newest version. So it's already installed because I'm using Kali Linux. And once it's installed, we are ready to start gathering information. Now let's run a basic scan against a domain. For this example, we will use the Harvester to gather information about a sample domain, like Mant Design, which is my own agency domain. And please do not use it. Use other domains that you have the rights for. I'm just going to use it as an example. And to run the Harvester, we need to start with the Harvester, and then with D, which specifies the domain. And then we need another option, which is B, and then Google, which means that we are going to use Google to gather information about mantdesign.de. You can also use other data sources like Bing, LinkedIn, or even Shodan. There is a problem. I think I mistyped the Harvester, the command. So let me try to correct it. Because I wrote it with A and it's with E. And now it's highlighted. So it means it is correct. And now it's saying that the Harvester is deprecated. We need to write it with a capital H. The current version of the Harvester removed Google as a source. Let me try it with a different one, with Bing, for example. As you can see, the Harvester pulls out information such as email addresses or IPs or subdomains. This is extremely useful for understanding the public attack surface of an organization. One of the most powerful features of Harvester is that you can combine multiple data sources to gather a more complete set of information. Let's run the same search using multiple engines. So now we are going to add a comma, and then we are going to add a link in. Invalid source, which means that they removed also LinkedIn from the current version of the Harvester. So now we have just Bing still working, and maybe we can now run a command to find out what are the available data sources. So I'm going to write the Harvester with H, which means help, and here we can see the sources. So as you see, Bing is still there, Bing API, we have Yahoo, we have a lot of sources, but Google is not there and LinkedIn is also not there. So let us try, for example, Yahoo, then Baidu, or I don't know how we pronounce it. For example, Tomba, and let's see the answer. So the Tomba needs an API key. We don't have one, so it's not using the other two options. So as you can see, we got one of the email addresses, which is contact@manddesign.de, which is the contact email of my agents. Now you see the difference. Using just Bing, we got 0 information. Using after combining multiple sources, we have like 1 information, which means I need to have a look on my website and try to hide the email address. Now, what if you want to save this data for later analysis? The Harvester makes it easy to export your results. You can export them in various formats, such as a text file or even an HTML report. Let me show you how. So we are going to use the same command, but I'm going to use Tomba because we don't have an API key. And I'm going to add file, file, and report.html. Although I tried to save it as an HTML, but I've noticed that it saved the file as a JSON file, as you see here. And let me open it. So now we have the email address that we found in the terminal, or we saw in the terminal, and it's saved in the report JSON. That's the basics of the Harvester. It's an incredibly powerful tool for gathering open source information about a domain or organization, whether you are doing recon for a pen test or simply gathering data for open source and intelligence. It's a must-have in your toolkit. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow security enthusiasts. Leave a comment below if there is another tool you would like me to cover next. And don't forget to subscribe for more Linux and security content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next